Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Oh, wait, there is music. Oh, maybe there is music. Hello, 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 hello. Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good everything in between. How are we doing, guys? Today is the big day. It's the big day. It's the big day. How are we doing? Midget, what's good? AJ, what's good? Wild, what's good? Omega, what's good? Clutch, what's good? Dane, what's good? What's good? Caesars, what's good? Blee, what's good? How are we doing? Why, Hob? Thank you for 37, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Are we ready for today, y'all? Oh, man. Today's gonna be a day. Woo, man. There's no sleep on launch day, guys. You already know how that goes. Isn't even a launch if I'm not live like 8 hours before. I'm actually late. I meant to be live 8 hours before. I'm live 7 hours and some change before. Purist, what's good? How are we doing? Daniel, what's good? Colby, no, I'm late, man. I'm late. This is late for me. Usually it's 8 hours before. 1-7 was good. Panda was good. So we could get the tinfoil alien antenna hat for the nostalgia. Oh, I got it ready. I got it ready for today. We got plenty of use for it today too. Good morning, CV. Excited for the expansion? Oh, so excited, man. So excited. It's gonna be a good day, man. Are you excited? Yo, Resurrect, what's good? How are we doing? Good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. How goes it, guys? I just jumped on D2 just to complete my clan rank one last time. Nice. Zoda, what's good? James, what's good? So I just now jumped on D2. I'm glad you did too, James. It's good to see you, man. Ash 9 released on September 9th, same day as that D1 released. Yup, same day that hopefully our All Exotic Destiny 1 video released too. Woo! Good morning, Jordan. Happy release day. How are we doing? Joe Zaza, what's good? Say CB, it's 11:44 for me in Copenhagen. Still enjoying my coffee. This is a good timing. Let's go. How's that coffee tasting? Same month that Rise of Iron released? Well, that's the same month that a lot of expansions released, to be honest. Guess it's gonna be 23 in a couple of days. Holy, stop aging. Good lord. Jordan, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. All right, let's go stuff some stuff in the vault. We gotta go stuff some stuff in the vault. Gotta stuff some stuff. And get rid of some stuff. Because today is the day and we'll be getting a lot of new stuff. Hopefully. Pure says, doing a good CV, waiting to see what's new. This is gonna be the first expansion I'll have to wait to get. Are you like waiting to see kind of how you feel about it first? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Dark Cat, what's good? So we're officially a few hours from Saga 2. That's actually crazy putting it like that. You're right. Like this is like we're going into a new saga today. The beginning of a new era. Hardy boy. Scoot. This is Holy Cannoli is the Destiny 1 guy. Where? It's a brand new journey, guys. Strap in. It's actually kind of wild, y'all. Beginning of a new era starts today. That's crazy. And y'all thought that I was gonna sleep? You guys are out of your minds. I think I was 19 when I found your channel, and now you say you're about to be 23. Good lord, man. I was 19 when I started, no, I was 20. I was 19 when I started D1. And now I'm 30. Ooh, man. Yo, Charles Dickens. Oh, how are we feeling, Hardy? How are we feeling? Top of the morning. How's your throat? We're hanging in there, Scoot. To be honest, we're gonna battle today, and then I'll rest it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then raid zone Saturday. No, that's fair, Pierce. That's fair. Must be nice to hang in there. It's hanging, man. I'll tell you what, it's hanging. Joanna, good to see you, man. It's so good to see you, Joanna. I hope you're well. This is Warren City, my beautiful ray of sunshine. How are you doing? I'm doing well, Joanna. How are you? Honey tea is the only way. I've had so much of that honey citrus mint tea from Starbucks over the last few days. Like, so much of it. So much. Hope you're ready for me to go AFK every 45 minutes to make herbal tea. Oh my gosh. Oh man, guys, what do you want to see from today? It's crazy that like, it's always crazy when we go from like the announcement to these DLCs to like actually it being the day of the DLC. Like it's actually today. Like that's kind of crazy. When do servers go down? Like 2 hours? Yeah, it's like relatively soon, to be honest. All right, let's get on like a let's see. Let's see. Just enough time to do some last minute manifold farms. Nice. Did you play through Heresy? Enough. Enough. I did enough. Not as much as traditional seasons, though. I'll tell you what. Not the way that D1 exotic video grind has been going. I recorded a few more days of that today. I also wrote the whole script to the as many exotics as I could get in 24 hours, and I recorded it all. So that's all done. I also recorded the script to that Destiny 2 reprised weapons in D1 video. I recorded a lot last night. I did a lot. I recorded like so much. When are you heading to Bungie? Guys, I am going to be on a plane to Bungie. I'll be in the airport in less than 24 hours. I'll be in the airport at this time tomorrow. This time tomorrow I'll be at the airport. Which is crazy to think about it, to be honest. I love when it takes ages to get to the tower. Yep, we put all of us in at the same time. Can't wait to have new questions in this first part of the new journey, right? Me too. You packed? I have an empty suitcase ready. No. The plan is literally to stream as long as however we end up streaming, and then pack and then go, and then sleep on the plane, and then go from there. That's literally the plan. This is about to be the craziest week ever, I swear. Let me, I want to make a quick little sign real quick. Give me a quick second here. What is this? What is this? What is this? I guess I can just do this one here. It's fine. Hold on. Such an old text sign here, but this should be fine. Okay. All right, cool. Just popping in to say happy expansion day. Have a good one all. Have an amazing day. Holy dinosaur text box. I know that was an old text box. You're not wrong. What are your expectations for the campaign? I mean, they talked about like non-linearity, so I'd say like right off the back, that's gonna be the first thing I'm like pretty excited for is the non-handholdy, non-linear pathing. I think that's like in theory exciting. I mean, we'll see how it's implemented. I think that's like key is, well, I mean, it sounds good, but how's it implemented? But a lot of my favorite games are very not linear. So I'm at least excited for the campaign. I'll tell you that much. So what do you think of all this raid controversy? Like, what do you mean? Like, what controversy? Like pertaining to what? Like black screens or like, wait, what are you referring to? I guess I should grab all of this stuff. Well, first how many Edge of Fate copies you giving away? To be honest, so many. I think today we'll give away at least like, in that giveaway, like 5, but I have so many that we are going to have, or just things in general that I know I'm going to be working with Bungie to make sure we give away on the day of Raid Zone. So we'll do a few things today, but it's really going to be Raid Zone day where we go bananas. Scoot. Jacob, what's good? I know it's a bit early, mate, but best of luck with the rate race commentary stream. Looking forward to seeing it. Thank you. I'm looking forward to doing it. Definitely excited. I'm also, you know, admittedly, it's gonna be it's a new thing, so I'm definitely, you know, a little nervous too, but I'm really excited. I mean, the support you guys have shown has put us in this position, and now I just don't want to let you guys down. So, you know, we'll do our best, and you know, I'm hoping for the best. Really, that's I guess all I can say in the matter. And you know, I'm gonna do my best. I really hope to, you know, just really do you guys right. That's the goal. The goal is just to do you guys right. Won't let us down. We're all behind you. Oh, well, thank you. I'm so excited for Raid Zone, guys. I mean, it's just crazy. It's such a long time coming. Like thinking about Raid Zone starting and what's that called? Raid Zone starting and my brain's not working. Good Lord. Just in our room downstairs in the house. Raid off starting in my house in Virginia, and now having Raid Zone in Bungie headquarters is just insane. So I'm blown away. Also, Jacob with the first 5 gifted memberships, which means Jacob's name is going on that TV. You know, we gotta get our Edge of Fate, like instead of the pictures on the wall, since I nailed way too many holes in the wall last year. If you guys remember the Final Shape stream, I decided this year we're gonna go with the TV screen. So that way I don't have as many holes in my wall. I got a lot of holes in that wall, by the way, guys. There's a lot of holes in that wall from all of the pictures that over the years that we put up on the screen or on the wall. So I decided that we're gonna do a little bit more of a something that's a little easier on the walls, let's say. All right, let's get Jacob up on the screen. Time to patch it up. Honestly, you're not wrong. For now, the TV is hiding most of the damage, though, which was by design, I would say. Nux, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's get Jacob on the wall real quick. Let me do that. 1 second here. I need to it's gonna pop up on the screen real quick. Then I'll get rid of it. Give me 1 second. Properties. Add files. Jacob. All right, that should toggle to your name now. After Jacob's on the TV, let's him claim some vault items. I will throw some stuff in my vault, but cleaning my vault, what type of alternate universe do you think this is, Scoot? What do you think this is, Scoot? Scoot, what do you think this is? All right, I want to listen to you're gonna need to do it eventually. Scoot, need is an extremely strong word. And I think I've heard that the last like 10 DLCs. I can't lie. Now, does that mean that maybe this time will be different? Like it could be. Like it very much. This could be the time. Can we see the X out of 700? Yes. After I play the Siege Engine song, Scoot, you can. But first, can I play the Siege Engine song? Because I kind of want to hear the Siege Engine song, man. If you don't mind. And now I can. If I see 700 to 700, I quit. Now keep in mind the majority of this year's gameplay for your boy. Oh, I'm at 687. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of a lot of spots, to be honest. That's kind of a lot of spots. Oh, that's kind of a few spots. That's kind of a few spots, isn't it? I mean, it's not 700, right? Joanna says, you see my comment? I thought I did. Oh, there are streamers shouting about the fact that there's going to be a normal mode. Oh, you're talking about normal mode being opened. Oh, sorry, my bad. You're saying, what do I think about normal mode being opened on the day of the expansion? I don't necessarily love it. I know some people think it's for the watchability. Some people think it's for the rate race. I actually think it's just for more the like magnitude of I like the big bad feeling big and bad the first day. It kind of feels like as a community we are being faced with a new level of big bad that just instantly doesn't become not big bad. I think it adds a level of scale from a story perspective, in my mind, in a layer of gravity. I feel like that's not the perspective that most people come at it from. But yeah. Yeah. When you reach 500K, I think you should wipe a quarter or even half of your vault. Well, I don't know if we'll ever make it that far, but that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Can I join? Anybody can always join. All right, guys, I actually have... Can we at least get rid of 2 or 3 of the smites to keep me calm? Scoot, you can get rid of 1 smite of Marine. You choose which one. Here's number 1. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. And here's... Oh, there's only 3. All right, you get to choose between 1 smite. 1, 2, or 3. You choose. Dang, you need to clean your vault, brother. Needs a strong word. Needs a strong word. CB, genuine question. Are you even going to use most stuff in your vault? I'm going to keep it real. Do I even use my account these days? Let's take it a step further. What was 1 again? Do I even use my account anymore, guys? I do more on alt accounts than I even do on my main account. Which one? Oh yeah, Wild. Can you update the code? Just get rid of 1 and 2. Keep 3. You get to choose 1, Scoot. This isn't Burger King. You don't get to have it your way. You get to choose 1. I'm gonna go throw some more stuff in. Why? Scoot thought this was Burger King. Holy, good Lord! What do you think this is? You get to choose. You get to choose 1, my friend. This is like Halloween. Please take 1. What's your name in game, Rams? Why do you need 2? Okay, well now all of them are staying. Scoot, I literally tried to humor Scoot. He didn't want me to humor him, so now I'm keeping all of them. And that's just the end of it now. Now that's the end of it. I went from trying to humor him to he didn't want to be humored. There's no people leave, Scoot. I tried and you weren't having it. You literally weren't having it. You didn't want me to delete them. Scoot secretly wanted me to keep them. Secretly, Scoot wanted me to keep them. So it's Electra? Hello, Electra. Scoot wanted me to keep it all. I respect it. I respect it hard. You're a real one, Scoot. You're a real one. You're a real one. Okay. Hungry Jack's is better than Burger King? Isn't Hungry Jack's the Australian version of Burger King? I'd be down to try it. And then McDonald's is Macca's, right? I have a favor as you'd already asked for a favor. All right, it's actually really hot in here. I'm about to... CB made my day. I love you. I love you too. Macca's is high. Yeah. I would be down to try it. I mean, I would try Hungry Jack's. I try both. You know me. We say Macca's in the UK too. He said, it's Macca's, not Mucka's? Well, who's saying Mucka's? Shadow, are you calling it Mucka's? Hungry Jack's, hella salty chips and fries. I'm gonna ask again, will you join Clyde at the Burger King? Hey, if they're hiring, then why not? All right, let me turn up the AC. It's hot. PI Shadow, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Oh no, Shadow, that must be how you're saying it. I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyways, we can make your camera a little smaller for later. Yeah, that sounds good. Am I doing green screen today? Honestly, I need to turn on my sub alert a little bit. I don't even know, Scoot, to be honest. That's a good question. I might green screen it up. I might not. I don't really know. If I don't, I'll make the camera a little smaller. That's a sound I haven't heard in a minute. Yeah. Won't let you join. I'm sure it will once I'm out of here. I think it's a full tower. It loaded like 1,000 of us in at once. Hey, Feet, what's up? Time to fix the drip. I think this will do for now. What is all this random stuff we have? Just like, there's just so much, just like, what even is any of this? Yo, guys, Jaden, thank you so much for the sub and welcome. If this is anybody's first time in stream, guys, I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I very, very much appreciate all the support. Everybody hanging. Weasel, thank you so much for 48. I really, really appreciate you. Just thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are the best. You always have been, always will be. Just thank you guys for being the best. I love you guys. Nitrogen Gear, guys, I haven't. The crazy thing about last year was such an interesting year of like content creation for me because I feel like we did like everything and nothing at the same time. In the sense of like, so right after Raid Zone Final Shape, and then like a slew of like I remember we went to Sony for the Destiny in the car marathon playtest, and then I went to Bungie for the Foundation tournament, and then one other time, and then we did Destiny 1 subathon, and then I took 6 months off to work on the video, and now I blinked and we're in a new DLC. It was like the most interesting year of and now we're about to go to Bungie again for the final or the Edge of Fate raid zone. It was like such an interesting year. I feel like I like did more and never did less at the same time. Like it was so weird. I don't know. It's such an interesting year of content. But I loved it. It was a great year, but it was an interesting year. Guy, thank you so much for the $2.99. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll keep you in the background. You sound nice. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go to like the whole Rise of Iron soundtrack because I really like the Siege engine. I want the whole thing. Rise of Iron soundtrack. Yeah, like time really flew. Like I felt like it was such a new year of content for me, but also like actually being in the game, playing on a day-to-day basis. I feel like I never played less, but I feel like I've never been involved more. It was like so interesting. It's like a parallel. Am I gonna be streaming the full 6 to 7 hours until launch? Of course. I personally think it's a good thing, especially if it gets more people into the raid. Like, who knows? Maybe after this, players may feel like trying contest mode. Therefore, I think in the long run, it's better. Maybe. I don't know. I could see it from an accessibility standpoint. I think it just really depends on what standpoint you're coming at it from. But if you're coming at it from a more players being able to try, I wouldn't necessarily argue that. All right, what was I about to do? And it wasn't this. I know what I was about to do. I was like, what am I doing here? What are we doing in the downtime? In the downtime, we're gonna watch a bunch of OG stuff that I'm looking forward to. I made a little playlist. I actually came prepared this time, so we're gonna watch some old stuff when that time comes, and I won't have to actually go looking for it. I like actually am prepared for a stream. Like I don't know what this weird universe is, but good lord. CB is prepared. This is the first. Yeah, no, we got the wall membership gifting set up. Jacob's on the wall looking good. If you gift 5 memberships, that goes up. I got a new membership emote in the 9 emote. I recorded so much before I fly out for Raid Zone. We recorded the Parabellum interview for Raid Zone yesterday, guys, which was cool. So you guys will be hearing from Team Parabellum, the team that won World's First Salvation's Edge. That'll be in Raid Zone. Also, Tyson Green's going to be the game director. He'll be in Raid Zone as well. We have an interview with him. We're going to be doing there's a lot of cool stuff. We're going to be doing a section, if you guys paid attention to A-Tide's power ranking thing he put together, we're going to be doing a power ranking segment. There's so much stuff, guys. It's gonna be so fun. The pre-show is gonna be so cool. When does the giveaway end? At the end of the day. It'll give everybody a chance to join it. Pre-show ends at the end of the day. Or sorry, not pre-show, sorry. The giveaway ends at the end of the day. So if anybody wants to take part in the giveaway, click that link in the pinned comment. I'll also update the giveaway command as well, as that's something else that probably needs updating if I had to guess, right? I would assume that needs updating. That's a long pre-show, yeah. Why not stream on Twitch as well? All launch streams we only stream on YouTube. It's what we've been doing since Forsaken, and it's what we're doing today. I think that at this point, you guys know where to find me on a launch day. If I was streaming on Twitch on a launch expansion day, like, I feel like the world would freeze over. It would just be weird. And that it would be. But I do stream on Twitch, but on launch days, this is where we are on launch. Madge, come to the homelands. Shadow, you can at least admit it's not like this is new, bro. Like, you already know. We've been launch streaming on Twitch since 2018. That was 7 years ago, man. Y'all know where to find me on these days. What do you mean based? It's been 7 years. This isn't new. Was gonna gift a sub on Twitch. That's very kind to you. That's very kind. I'll be there. A bunch post launch. It's just launch. This is where you find me on launch. Twitch for launch day would feel like a rip in the timeline. Yeah, you guys know where to find me on launch days. But I mean, we got plenty to stream on Twitch this DLC though. Don't get me wrong. So there'll be more to do. I'm on really old PC. Chat, do we think it's a time to switch to PS5? The final shape would barely work in 60 FPS. Well, if it's struggling, then maybe. After the raid day, we must see you live on Twitch a lot more. No more excuses. Well, there's still going to be one more excuse. I'm not coming back fully to consistent streaming until that Destiny 1 video is out. Now, I'll try to be more consistent for sure. We have a new expansion out, and I want to be more consistent, no doubt. But until that Destiny 1's video is out, I can't commit to anything. I got to be honest. That video is like my whole life. As crazy as it is. It's like really the only way to put it. What do you have for Sparky right now? So much. Sparky's doing like 1,000 things at once. I gotta be honest. Sparky's like that meme from SpongeBob when SpongeBob and Patrick were parents, but SpongeBob was doing like 70 things while Patrick was doing nothing. That's like Sparky right now. Sparky's like grinding. I got him working on 3 different projects at once. He's like he's mega grinding. I appreciate him. We need more SM64 runs. Oh man, I miss SM64 so much. In regards to D1, I have them on 3 projects. I have them on how to collect every single Destiny 2 exotic in the game. I have them on D1 video, and I have them on all the exotics in 24 hours. Yeah, he's got 3 things he's working on. All right. Yeah, W Sparky for sure. So we both have a backlog things to do. Yeah. And then Callus is working on that all the Destiny 2 weapons or the Destiny 1 weapons that return to D1. So honestly, everybody's got something they're doing. Literally everybody's got something they got going on. That music though, I know. The OG music guy, right? What's one thing that you guys really, really want to see in Edge of Fate? Is there like something that like is like make or break for you guys? That it's like if this thing doesn't happen, we're in trouble. Leak the upload schedule. Oh yeah, big shout out to Chris too. That all exotic, how to get all the exotics in D2 does not happen without Chris. Chris cooked up a huge spreadsheet, like a huge spreadsheet. Huge spreadsheet. That's what Sparky's working on, Chris, based on that spreadsheet. A good raid, that's fair. Bro, you haven't even done the final shape on the lock? Oh no, I haven't. I had one and done Shadow this year. Us going right in and not having server issues? Okay, well, we can't ask for too much. More things on Orin because we saw our quitter job. That's about it. Might be outdated in Edge of Fate. It might be, but I tried to like come at it from that perspective, Chris. I think you did a fantastic job, and I'm really looking forward to what's it called, to the video coming out. I don't think you have to worry about it. Hey, Mad Dog, what's good? How are we doing, my friend? Hope that you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Dub, what's good? What's good, man? I was just writing about you in the video. That exotics in 24 hours about you, what's it called? Getting past the Cade 6 mission so that we could get Monte Carlo. I was just writing about that. Good times, good times, good times. Surprised face. Looking to see reviews before buying Edge of Fate. If there were new abilities that I've bought instantly, are you like somebody where the main like driving force is like if there's like a new like if there's like a new like subclass or something? Because I mean that's the thing. I think that there's like different things that make or break a DLC for different people. That's why I was curious like what people really were wanting. Leviathan returns. Imagine. But you want to know something that is crazy though? Let's talk about Leviathan for a quick second, actually, because it might not feel like it's relevant, but let's talk about it for a second. There's something very related between Leviathan, Vault of Glass, and this raid, right? And I think it's that like this is the new saga, right? And to a certain degree, I mean, Leviathan wasn't the new saga, but it was very much the new game, right? And then Vault of Glass obviously was the beginning of the whole journey we were on. So this is like the third quote unquote, I guess, beginning. So it does make me wonder, like, what do they do for the raid that kicks off a whole new era of Destiny? A potential another 10 years of this, right? You know, not that they've committed to another 10-year plans. I'm not saying we have another 10 years, but in theory though, like, how do you kick off the first raid that is supposed to set off the new era? I have a prediction about the raid. Well, let me hear it. Hoping it's not as easy as Ron. Well, I think we're all hoping it's not as easy as Ron. Hey, Samurai, what's good? We're gonna need a new witness, a new big bad. I do agree that right now it's a little ambiguous on who the big bad is. Like I do agree with that. I think. Or at least the looming big bad for right now. If Siva returns, it only makes sense that Wrath comes back. I mean, do you think that with Ash and Iron that they just slip in Ron? Or not Ron, excuse me, Wrath? Not Ron, Wrath. Do we know the enemy faction for the raid? All we have is an image. All we have is an image with no enemies in it. Robotic, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure to throw those 9 membership emotes in. Man, guys, I'm excited for today. I'm live at 5 a.m. I'm so excited. I couldn't even sleep. I was like, you know what? I'll sleep on the way to Bungie HQ. Man. I'm so hyped, guys. I'm so hyped. I can't wait. Yo, Zekrom Zero, thank you so much for the sub and welcome. Your boy's hyped, y'all. Guys, your boy's hyped. We're really kicking off a new era today, y'all. We just take a moment to just like, bro. It's crazy, man. It's actually wild. Are we able to pre-download? I believe we're only getting 4 hours to pre-download, which is a little unorthodox, admittedly. So I pray for everybody's internet. There is a pre-download, but it's admittedly less time than it normally is. Brian says, hey, CB, I'm at work. I currently get off at 7 a.m. Oh, well, I guess luckily that still has you out before the expansion, right? I mean, I don't know your time zone, but I'd assume. With it being a new saga, I don't think it'll be like Salvation's Edge nor Ron. I have a feeling the contest mode and raid overall will be on a similar level to Deepstone. If I were to ask you what you'd run, Salvation's Edge or Deepstone, if I were to ask you what you'd run, what do you mean what I'd run? Like, are you asking like what I would guess between those two or what? Like in the moment, if I asked Salvation's Edge or Deepstone, I mean, I would think it would be closer probably to Deepstone. I think that like thinking that a raid would be another Salvation's Edge would probably be setting this up for somewhat of probably a letdown. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'm going in expecting another race to take 18 hours. I would love for it to be maybe like 8 to 12. That would be sick. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is a new chance to kick off a new era. So I don't know what they do, but I do know that, like I said, like Volta Glass, like Leviathan, like those new like kind of era starters, you know, they have the opportunity to do something cool now. I mean, yeah, do they? I mean, we'll see, but like I think they have the opportunity at least. Ali, my favorite YouTube streamer. Hey Albion, what's good? I'd be happy with something similar to Crota Reprise in terms of difficulty or how the raid went. Like which way? I don't know. I feel like I need an elaboration. I really hope the raiders on raid, they don't block their screens, but I'm 90% sure that I'm just huffing copium. I think there will be a lot of blurs. I think there will be a lot of mutes. I think if there's a puzzle on the size of Verity, which I doubt, maybe there'll be black screens. I actually think there'll be more teams not streaming than black screened, personally, if you want my own guess on the matter. I know there's a lot of top teams that aren't going to be. I know there's a lot of top teams that are going to be. I think that it's really important, and I hope that it happens. I mean, there's who's to say it will or it won't, but I hope that just like the dungeons, that a group that does stream does win, just to show that it's still very much possible. I think that could kind of shift the paradigm, possibly. But you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. Parabellum approach private streaming. I think, yeah, they streamed unlisted. Now we do have an interview with Parabellum, so if you guys want to hear from Parabellum, the team that slayed the Witness first in the world, we'll be chatting with them on Raid Zone, and we have some interesting questions. I'm not going to spoil what we talk about, but I will say we have some interesting topics in that interview. Zoe, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We're going to see a lot of black screens and mute screens in Year and Evans Raid Zone. I think we'll see a lot of mutes. I think we'll see a lot of blurs. I actually still am under the opinion that as much as the community thinks that everything's going to be a black screen, I don't necessarily think that's going to be a thing unless we run into something on the level of Verity, which I just don't think is that likely. Like I said, I think there'll be more teams that we just don't even know are racing than the ladder of teams live that are black screen. It's my own personal opinion as somebody who's also been talking to a lot of the top teams, prepping for Raid Zone. But that's just my own opinion on the matter. CB, do you miss participating in the raid race? I know you're doing an amazing job with Raid Zone, but I was just wondering if you missed the participation in the race. You want to know what's so crazy? I thought that I was going to miss the raid racing scene because like I love raid racing and day one raids. I think there's no feeling like it. I love Raid Zone so much I don't miss it at all. That's just how much I love Raid Zone because I love raid racing. I love Raid Zone that much more, as crazy as that is. I love big events. I love putting on a show. That's why I love the D1 All Exotic video. I found a new passion that I didn't know I had. I really like big events. The only problem is big events take big amounts of planning and a lot of times big amounts of my time and don't allow me to get to stream every day to you guys. So I got to figure out a way to balance big events with consistency. That's like my new challenge. I think that I'm going to take into the rest of 2025 and also 2026. But I have a big passion for like doing like large scale things that you know that our community can remember, and you know, have those like moments, those remember when moments. Kind of the reason I like exotics. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, Master Captain. That's fair, Scoot. I think that's a fair expectation. Val Deepstone, that could be cool. I agree on it being a scale deep stone. Panda says a Milo world's first would be heavenly. Be definitely a insane moment. Miroslav. Maybe streamers should not be allowed to participate in the raid race. I mean, it's like a hard thing without like Bungie intervening, to be honest. Because in my opinion, I'll always be under the opinion, even though I don't like it for the viewer perspective. Like, I gotta be honest, I think for the tradition of raid racing, it's very, very damaging. But like, when there's a clear reward for winning something and like a reward attached to winning, you can only blame people so much for trying to win. But yeah, that's where like it's kind of like one of these impossible situations. But yeah. Could you maybe ask Tyson Green when you get a chance why they allow streams to block their screens, as it could be seen as the top raiders is secretly using uncool tech? Well, it's not about them using uncool tech. They verify all the world's first anyways, so that wouldn't even be the perspective that you come at it from. Like, no one's blocking their screen so they can cheat. Like, that's not what's going on. So yeah, no, I wouldn't ask from that perspective, because that's not what's going on. Are you going to attempt the raid after World's First is achieved? I'm going to be in Seattle, so I'm actually not going to be able to even play until theoretically at the earliest Monday. So I'll attempt the raid, but it won't be that day. That's how Salda Greppo cheated in Salvation's Edge by using exploits. What are you guys talking about? Can we at least please come at this? I know that he talked about your guys' divinity, but please, can we come at this from the perspective of reality? Please. I'm sorry. I love you guys to death, but please, let's come at this from the perspective of reality. Oh, Lord. It's too early to have me laughing like that. Yeah, I totally understand, and we love you for Raid Zone. Keep up the great work you're doing with Raid Zone. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't even know if that was rage bait, Jacob. I laughed. I was like the opposite. It was like a early morning laugh. The community as a whole should come up with a way to stop things that stop a viewer's experience for World's First. I hear you. I just don't think that it's like something that the community as a whole can personally fully solve. And this is coming from somebody who, like, I care about the viewer experience so much. That's why we created Raid Zone, right? I care so much about the viewer perspective for Raid Zone, and that was part of the mission, was to put it all in one place where we can all enjoy it. But it's one of those things where I don't think it can be 100% solved without intervention from Bungie, but I also don't think Bungie will intervene. So you end up in this limbo situation. That's at least how I feel about it. If streamers don't want other streamers to look from each other, they should just unlist their streams, but then that doesn't solve the full problem either, because there's a lot of people that were still unhappy that Parabellum wasn't live. I think people preferred it being not live to black screens, but it still doesn't necessarily fully solve things either, right? Yeah, Scoot, that actually sent me, bro. I gotta be honest, that sent me. that actually sent me. Where are the other humans? Oh, I do have humans, but where are the humans? Holy. Are they, It's all about building friendships. That's why raids exist in the first place. I think that a lot of it is that day one experience. I think it's a magical time where, like, I mean, you're right. I mean, there's memories I have, like, on some of those day ones with my friends that I'll never forget. How many exiles can I get before Edge of Fate comes out? Besides the raid, the only thing I'm worried about is the power grind and lack of crafting. Just feel like it's too over tedious. Are you talking about from the perspective of preparing for the raid or just in general? I entered the giveaway. I doubt I'll win, but here goes nothing. It can't hurt. Similar to other games, it just gets way too competitive, so it will kill the race altogether if people keep blurring and covering stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, even though, like, with blurring, it makes it hard to know what's going on. I think, I mean, if teams want to blur, like, you know, like, I'm not as, like, I would say, like, hard pressed on that not happening, but just not being able to kind of see what's happening as it's happening is really painful. My best memory is mid-run contest. One of my friends left for 2 hours to do taxes. I mean, if somebody left run mid-contest for 2 hours to do their taxes, they missed the whole raid race. Those 2 hours of their taxes, hard in the paint, finished the race. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Scoot. How much space do you need again? I should have bought you a hard drive. I didn't even think about that. IRS killed their run. Imagine telling the IRS that you guys cost me a world's first. It won't let you join Panda because there's 2 people in this one, but you can join the next one if you want. Oh, it's split evenly. And you need how many gigs again? CB, I remember last GCX you said you would do a celebratory 0. Yeah, we still need to do that, dude. I do remember that. We need to... I was about to say do it before GCX happens again. Oh, actually, are you in game? Imagine you getting exempted for taxes because they allowed you to attempt world's first. It'd be something. 30 more minutes until the preload. I think the preload. Yeah, I think it is it. Wait, no, I think it's 8 a.m. my time. I think it's in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Or am I tripping? Is it 6 a.m. Pacific? I think it's 6 a.m. Pacific, right? At least I think. I think it's 6 a.m. Pacific. I think, at least. Is the Bungo stream before release? What do you mean? Which Bungo stream? 6 a.m. Central. Oh, it's Central? Oh no, there's no Bungie stream today, Albion. Not on a launch day. Oh, so it's literally about to go down here in a half an hour then. If it's 4 a.m. Pacific. If it's 4 a.m. Pacific, we're about to go down. It's almost that time. Guys, I can't wait for the expansion, man. I'm so hyped to game with you guys, man. I'm so hyped to game. I'm so hyped to game. This is so unorthodox, though, guys. I'm literally going out of town the week of an expansion. I've never done that, I think, in all 11 years of Destiny's life. This is the first time I'm going to not be, like, in my house, like, not leaving for, like, you know, a week straight. What's your go-to exotic for a legendary campaign on day one? My go-to exotic? To be honest, I'll probably still be flying around with Lion Rampants because I like Floaty Titan. And I'll probably just still have Syntheseps on. You know, maybe we change later, but that's probably how I'll start. Quick Mario 64 run. Solar Tide's about to be meta. Yeah, what character are you guys going into Edge of Fate with? What are your guys' plans? Weapon wise, for me, it'll always be Wishender. I don't know, something with Eager's Edge to fly around. Probably still like Sunshot and Diffusion or something. Something basic, probably, to be honest. Something where I can just not pay much attention and just talk to you guys. My like comfy streamer loadout where I just talk to you guys. What are Xenotophs? That is the Warlock alien helmet that makes ammo go, you know, burr, I guess. Traveler's Chosen Damaged. Let's go. Hey, I'm with it. It's the airplane helmet. I feel like it's the helmet of many nicknames. Oh, I'm dead. I got locked in a finisher. Did you really, Omega? I should be good moving all the first day of footage. I don't know. It's good. Are you still gonna be able to edit that first day? Because there's still some first day stuff we gotta tweak. I think as long as it all still exists, I think it's fine, Scoot. I think you'll probably just have to go into Premiere and just assign the locations. I rely on CB for all my D2 content. I don't play like I used to. I appreciate it, YHub. How has everything been? How many kills do I have on my Sunshot? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't ever put on any trackers to even know. Well, actually, no, I do actually have the tracker on. I forgot that now they auto go on. I guess 2,900 with this Sunshot. So nothing too crazy. Hey, Sir Dirty Kiss, what's good? I agree, Omega. Wait, was there 69 on it? Is that where it was at? Oh, it was. I guess I should stop, shouldn't I? Yeah, we're at 2969. I guess we just stop there. I never get another kill. No more kills with it ever. Like your videos, man. Respect. You're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Not stopping at 6969 is the only correct answer. Yo, Jamsy, thank you for the sub and welcome. Guys, I'm getting a lot of nostalgia, as weird as this is. This is like such a simple thing. Just hearing my YouTube sub alert right now is like giving me like nostalgia and like making me excited for the rest of today. That's such a simple thing, but like, man, I just miss just being live for these days. I love these days. That sounds good. Scoot, and to be honest, couldn't you in theory just move the thing back once you're done? You only need the space just to download, but it's not actually going to take all that space, right? I didn't think about it, but you could in theory move it right back. I didn't even think about that. That's what I would do. Sorry, that's the real big brain solution. Move the thing right back after. CB, can we talk about the soundtrack? Yeah, you can talk about it. The videos really be taking your time. It did taking so much of my time. All right, cool. Well, it sounds like we have our plan, Scoot. Honestly, would recommend to anyone going into a new game to not interact with the community, as it could ruin the feel of the game because you'll associate the game with the bad community. I will say that, like, depending on where, like, you know, like, you're kind of, I guess, hearing your stuff, it can kind of maybe shape your experience. I don't think that that's, like, a false thing. Yeah, the soundtrack is out, yes. I looked at the track list yesterday. Yeah, you're probably right, Scoot. We can look into that. Am I on PC? Yes. I'm gonna die. How much are SSDs nowadays? I don't know. There are probably some Prime deals that I probably should have taken advantage of. Choir of One is going to carry me through the Legendary campaign, and Choir of One's a spicy one. The preload's going to be painful. Dude, what's the size of it going to be, guys? Did Prime Day already end? I think it did. I could be wrong. Is Prime Day still going on? I thought it was over. Could be wrong. Choir of the Spicy One. Prime Day ended on the 11th? I thought it did. I just couldn't remember, to be honest. And I got like, I feel like my brain's been in like 10,000 places lately. Is that Battle Eye is updating, really? Oh yeah, guys, also after, Barley, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it, welcome. After the pre-download gets started, I'm gonna restart the stream just so that we, what's that called? Streams can only go 12 hours. I just want to make sure that we get the most of our 12 hours. Oh, I'm dead. I'll do that in a little bit. We love a D2 launch day. Yes, we do. I just got a couple 2 terabyte SSDs. Yeah, I bought a 25 terabyte hard drive when we were losing all the Twitch VODs. Scoot. Thank you guys for all the new subscribers. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. 25 terabyte. Where'd you get that from? Amazon, to be honest. It was like, it was pretty expensive, admittedly, but Twitch was deleting all of our Twitch VODs, and I had, I think it was 20 terabytes of footage. I had something crazy. I don't remember what it was. The subathon for Destiny 1 was 2,400 hours of footage, and it was gonna delete all but 100 of those hours. Is there a quick way to move that? No, I pulled my hair out for like a week. So many of the VODs on the Twitch side would take forever to process before they were downloadable. They would fail. I found a pretty good site though that was able to help. Google Command Root or Commander Roots or something like that was pretty good. Great, if you need ammo, look behind. There should be a platform. Will do. Will do. Will do. Yeah, it was rough. I hate to get like 5 terabytes just to find that stuff's been corrupted. There were so many times like I let something download for like, call it whatever amount of hours, then it just would fail. It was frustrating. I don't know. Even still, I wasn't able to really like get everything, but I did the best I could. Hey, Speak, I get a shout. I'm almost at 4,000 watch hours to get paid for YouTube and ad revenue. Mad Dog's close. Let's go. Almost there, my friend. Did the clips stay? Yeah, clips stay, thankfully. Thank God, all clips remained untouched. It was just highlights and old VODs. Honestly, I'd be down for that guy. I think I just realized that I don't have Lion Rampants on, which means I'm gonna die, probably. Yeah, I'm dead. I made a grave miscalculation, unfortunately. So close yet so far, right? I mean, if Twitch added storage into the Turbo subscription, that would make a lot of money. It depends on how much storage. I mean, storage is expensive, admittedly, with Twitch never being profitable ever. I mean, I understand them making the decision they did. It just doesn't make it any... it doesn't make it feel any better. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Thanks. Oh, I didn't die. But, yeah. How big would Edge of Fate download be? Scooter just said it a little bit earlier. What'd you say? Was it 150 something gigs, or what was it again? It was something. I don't remember. You need like over 300 gigs of space, but I think it's like 100 and some change. And grab the exact numbers. And Scoot's gonna grab the numbers. I'm on Steam. 154 for PS5, 300 for PC, 300 for PS4. Well, I think those are just the amount of space you need, right? But what's the actual size? Well, that's close pencil. I don't think that it's actually 300 on PC. I think that was the amount of space you need, to my knowledge. Steam is 148 when done. Word. Word, 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 word. We need to re-download the entire game. You don't need to re-download the entire game, but you're going to need to download the whole new update. Whether even you're buying it or not, you're going to have to download. A lot of people don't realize it's space off allocation because it unpacks. Yep. Like, with a lot of things, like if something's 154 gigabytes, it doesn't mean that as long as you have 154 gigabytes, you're chilling. Yeah, a lot of times that ends up not being the case. How large is the game going to be in general? I don't know how large it's going to be when all things are said and done. Will the update make me download the 148 gigs? Yerp. Yes, it will, my friends. Oh, that's actually not good. I didn't mean to do that. Kind of like putting in a replacement water pump in your SUV. It's only a little space, but you need a lot of clearance. Yep. Been dealing with that for 2 days. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you get that all situated. It's the worst. CB, is me moving stuff across my drives the reason my PC is being a little slow? It could be. Especially at that size. I mean, you're moving a ton of stuff, so I would probably just chill until it's done. Did I ever get the chance to try any of Heresy? I mean, I tried some of it when it originally came out, and I played a little bit more after I was done with the subathon, but I didn't play any of the episodes to the degree that I played stuff last year. I mean, this year was an interesting year for me. Was heavily involved in, you know, like content, but just not like, I guess, the day-to-day grind of Destiny. Do I have a Discord? Yes, ! Discord. Kill the man. Honestly, the break must feel refreshing. Kind of, but like also kind of not at the same time, because like I think if it was like a break where maybe I was like actually not like literally writing about, you know, the Destiny 1 video every single day, or recording or reviewing, or, you know, I was still working. I was just doing a different type of work. It was just more behind the scenes work. And I was, you know, doing all the behind the scenes to eventually, you know, get to the point where we were able to do Raid Zone at the Bungie headquarters. There's just a lot of stuff I was doing that just wasn't me live in front of you guys. So I guess to a certain degree, it was, like, I guess you could call it refreshing, but that just wouldn't be the word I'd use, I guess. I was working arguably harder. I just was working a lot less front facing, I guess. I don't know. That's why it was just a different type of work, I guess. Yeah, exactly what you said, Samurai. It's just different work. It was like it's just big projects, which I love big projects. I was saying this a little bit earlier. I don't know if you were here. Like I found like a new found passion in like a lot of big projects, like the All Exotic Destiny 1 video with like slash subathon, Raid Zone with Bungie, some other things too. But like the big thing I think is going to be like learning how to balance it a little bit better, because I feel like right now, like I have some big things that are just like kind of like completely taking over like my life, and then at the same time it's hard to be consistent and kind of keep up with the day-to-day while I'm doing those things. And I would like to kind of find a better balance between that, I think, so that I can do like big projects but still like not just disappear for months. All right, well, it's 4 a.m. I'm gonna try to sleep. Get some rest, Jacob. You got an open spot? I do. To my knowledge, I think that we're getting kicked out in 12 minutes, right, guys? Is that correct to say? I think that's what's going on, but I could be wrong. Are you still struggling with big projects and normal content? Most definitely, yeah. I am. Thought I was in 2 hours. Let me double check. Let me just see. I'll just take a look for myself. I've heard what you guys have said. Let's take a peek with our own eyes, too. Let's see. All right. Upcoming maintenance, 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific. Wait, that's just, wait, hold on. Let me see. All other platforms will be able to preload tomorrow, July 15, after 6 a.m. Pacific. So that's 8 a.m. Pacific for the preload, but is that different than the downtime? Or do those happen at the same time? Let me read. Okay, this is the platform storage requirements. I see so the pre-download is in 2 hours. I see that. Now it's just for when we get kicked. So where is that? Let me see. Destiny servers. All right, here we go. Tuesday, sorry. All right, at 4 a.m. Pacific, Destiny 2 will undergo maintenance. Sign-on and in-game integration features will be unavailable on web, mobile, and third-party. 5:45 a.m. Pacific, Destiny 2 and APIs will be brought offline for expected maintenance. Actually, guys, I don't think that things are getting brought offline until 7:45 Central. Reading this. Unless I'm wrong, I'll link you guys the article, but yeah, this is saying it undergoes maintenance at 4 a.m., but I don't think we get kicked at 4 a.m. It says things go offline 5:45 Pacific. I'm reading it right now. Yeah, we're not going offline. Those exotic videos and streams were amazing. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, I don't think we're going offline based on what I just read. Not yet. And I also think that's why we haven't gotten any notification. Yeah, check out that article, guys, for more information. No, the $40 version just has Edge of Fate stuff. Yes, I don't think I'm gonna be able to open that chest. I'm not. It's unfortunate. Hey, just I plop. What's good? How are you? Hope you're well. What are some things you guys want to see in Edge of Fate? What build am I taking into Edge of Fate? Probably just my normal thing. Just jump in on my Titan Solar and see where life takes us and just kind of go from there. I think I'm just going to be pretty just open and just see where the wind blows us. All right, does anybody want to join my fire team? We do have more time. Maintenance is starting, but downtime is not. Down to join? Okay, well, jump in. If you'd like. What's your go-to snack for a marathon stream like this? If I do like super long like DLC streams, sometimes it's like a Jersey Mike sub. But for a stream like this, I probably won't even like have at least not many snacks. Like I'll probably just like kind of just go through it. OST's available, yep. What about you? What's your pregame snack? Good pick. I figured out how to make my own crunch wraps. Oh, dude, a homemade crunch wrap sounds insane for pre-DLC. That's sick. Yeah, it sounds like you're doing it right. Albion, I did a lot. I mean, I was a Java guy, a C# guy, a big Oracle guy. Depending on the project, to be honest. What are people's favorite pizza toppings? My favorite pizza topping is jalapenos. All right. All right. Shattered. Because why not? Because why not? Do you like sushi? I love sushi. People of culture. Let's go. As soon as the Taco Bell seasoning was figured out, it was smooth sailing. What do you do to replicate the seasoning? We got the food hour of chat. Yeah. You know what I've been eating a lot of lately, guys? I gotta chill out on them. But since McDonald's brought back the snack wrap, your boys, I've gotten a few snack wraps. I can't lie, the spicy ones. No, I haven't, Pencil. Are they as good as they used to be? I'm gonna be honest, at least where I'm at, those like spicy ones hit. They have 1000% hit. I can't speak for everywhere, but like where I'm at, they've been doing it. They've been doing it. We just got the McGriddle here in Australia. Not a fan though. McGriddle's so good, so good. What's the symbol? I didn't even see. I gotta take a peek. Oh, boring bird. Okay. I'll tell you a secret. Snack wraps never left in Puerto Rico. Holy, I should have just headed there. Have you tried peanut butter on pancakes? Unfortunately, I don't like peanut butter, so I wouldn't be a fan. Even though I'm sure it would be good. It's just one of those things I'm gonna have to take your word for. I know. Just one of those unfortunate things. U-shape snake. Now I'm hungry. Me too. Wingstop will be my go-to after I finish the campaign. What type of wings? Strawberry and pancakes last weekend. Nice. If I ever ate long chicken nugget burger, it's just long chicken, but instead of the usual chicken, it's chicken nuggets. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't like it. I'm gonna get Popeyes after the campaign. Holy, that sounds good too. Sounds like everybody's gonna be eating good. Did I just get all turned around? I can't even see. Where am I right now? What in the world is going on? Lemon pepper and mango habanero. Mango habanero is my favorite. Yo, Blast Beater, thank you so much for the sub and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you. Planning on getting Subway. Nice. Nice. What in the name of everything that I know and love? Oh, okay. Okay. Imagine if this was a solo flawless run, then at least we'll be at the beginning. Yo, Maui, thank you for the sub and welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it really pencil? Man, now you guys got me hungry, guys. Why don't you guys go and do that? Yo, TK Mysterious, thank you for the diamond. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, why does this thing keep slingshotting us back and forth? I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the membership. Thanks you all for the kindness. Thank you for the diamond, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jacob, again for the 5 gifteds as well. Remember, 5 gifteds gets you up on the TV. But honestly, diamond does too, because that's insane. Let's get TK Mysterious up there too. We got 2 people up on the TV now. Because I think diamond is like literally the it's even more than that. So we are definitely getting TK Mysterious up on the TV screen. Doing that now. Download. Updates live. We got a countdown at the top of the screen that says 5 hours, 59 minutes, 6 seconds until Edge of Fate launch. At the top of the screen. Yo, Shadi, thank you for the sub and welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate it. Greetings from Japan. Greetings. How are you doing, my friend? All right. Cool. I think we got you up on the screen, I believe. Let me just double check that that went through. I think it should have. Okay. Thought Destiny 2 is going into maintenance. Maintenance doesn't mean offline. It'll be going offline in an hour and 45 minutes. Sorry, not launch, but preload. Preload will be going live in the next, like, 2 hours. Thanks, man. Great interview the other day. Thank you. To anybody who watched the interview, I appreciate it. And also just thank you guys for, you know, putting me in the position to be able to do something like that. That was super cool. I really enjoyed that. That was definitely new for me and something that, you know, I appreciate you guys putting me in the spot to be able to do something like that. It was pretty cool. Very, very much enjoyed. We have more to that interview, guys. 2 other parts. There's gonna be what's it called? A part during Raid Zone where we talk to Tyson about raids. And there's going to be a part where we talk about some never before talked about Destiny 1 stories, which will be in the all exotic Destiny 1 video. video that I'm very, very excited for. What you say content creation is a good way to end up in closed playtests. I'm really interested in those sorts of things, especially for marathon. I'd say it's one way, but I think that they like us for like all playtests, not even just for marathon, but in general, like they definitely choose a batch of, you know, people who are and that aren't, you know, so it's one way. I would definitely say it's one way. I wouldn't say it's the only way though. Hello from New Zealand. Hey. How goes it? How goes it? What game do you think you could speed run during the downtime? Mario 64. CB, do you ever think Bungie will remaster D1? Nah, probably not, but you know, we can always hope. My goat, you already know. That's a pick. It's the pick. Do you want to try to speedrun Mario 64 in the downtime? No, only because like we're gonna like stay on like the Destiny side of things. But any other day, I mean, I'm always down for, you know, hit a quick pillar list or something. Hit like a quick pillar list for the boys. Just a quick one. Gotta get you a Mario 64 mode that makes use of all or something. CB and Mario by 2030. It will not be that long, man. It won't be that long. Let's go, Scoot. There we go. Let's hope everybody misses. Let's hope they all miss. It's not looking good. That'd be cool, Sean. That interview was amazing. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I know when the pre-install comes out, yeah, in about a little less than 2 hours. Mario Kart World is fun. I want to play so badly, man. I want to play. How are you feeling about hosting the Ray Race at Bungie? I'm hyped, but you know, I'm also like, I'm nervous in a good way. It's like good nerves. I'm really excited. Sounds good, Mad Dog. Very, very, very excited. Probably not, Scoot. I'm excited for the future. Me too. Hey, good girl. Thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'd rather get an emulator for Nintendo games. Come that gonna pay them a dime. Oh, original hardware for the OG games is like the only way for me. Just something about that OG N64, that OG Game Boy. Can't beat it. Said I love Team 4-Star. Good old kidney punch, pause, kidney punch. Hoping Ray Races ain't gonna be black screens again. Let's hope. I don't think there will be that many, in my opinion. I think there'll be teams that don't stream, but I don't think there'll be as many black screens, at least personally. What's your opinion on normal coming out after the first clear? I don't particularly love it. It's not really, I think, for the perspective of I think a lot of people are coming at it from. It's more like from a things like the magnitude and gravity of like the first day versus like the race or any of these other things. For me, it's like, you know, the big bad is just coming out, and to a certain degree the big bad no longer feeling like the big bad within the first day doesn't feel great from a gravity perspective to me. Like, I like the weight and the pressure of this big bad feels like you know, like world-ending level of magnitude, but from a difficulty perspective, so it almost becomes like lore accurate. But that's how I feel about it. And like to see like possibly, let's just say, whatever big bad 9 monster or whatever it ends up being, like to see it just get memed on like very quickly, like is something that I don't necessarily love from a, like I said, I think like a weight and gravity perspective. I understand like the accessibility perspective and all the other takes, but like that's just how I feel from that side of things. Like it's not even me trying to be like an elitist or anything. It's just like I just don't necessarily love like seeing that happen so quickly. Nezarek was getting memed on during contest though, but yeah, but that's you taking the most outlier of scenarios though, right? Like, I mean, anybody can, you know, grab a massive scatter plot and grab the outlier, but you know what I'm talking about though. So yeah, it's very valid. But yes, agreed. Nessie was getting memed on, but I would say Nessie like Nessie unfortunately is a blemish on on what I think contest probably should have felt like. With a situation like Nessie, no, I probably wouldn't have cared. But to a certain degree, I think that's partially what made day one Nessie not feel great, was seeing just how much he was getting memed. I don't know. From a first day perspective, it's not something I love. But, you know, what do I know? Can us hardcore players not even have 24 hours? Nope. You cannot. How dare you? But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I do like the idea of like that first couple days, like with Witness, let's just say, like, just use the most recent example. Like if you like slayed the Witness those first couple days, it's because, I mean, you really, I mean, it was insane. Like, you know, there's so, like, I don't know. It's just like, it added to like a, like, from almost like a lore accurate in real life perspective. It made things feel grand, and it made things feel like there was a weight and a gravity that I feel like we're gonna lose. That's just my own personal opinion on it. Like, other than that, I don't care that much, to be honest. But that's how I feel about it. I think that's how I feel. I don't want to come across as elitist or rude, but the people who complain about contests are normally the same people who clear the rate 6 months after release, and it's tiring to deal with. No, I think it's fair to have the perspective of it's one day. I don't think that that's like an unfair way to feel. I also think that even a middle ground of just like the first 24 hours could be a middle ground too. I think there's a lot of ways to kind of slice it, but I don't think that it's unfair to talk about it, or unfair to feel that way. I love how easy Shattered Throne is. I didn't any of the encounters, but I saw it last night. A regular healing rift in Shattered Throne is like a well in contest mode. Yep. When is the Red War DLC coming out? You'd have to ask the court system. Low-key, this part of Shattered Throne looks very cool. It does. I agree. It's my favorite dungeon. I love this dungeon so much. This dungeon will always be my baby. Will always be my baby. What are you guys farming here? I'm not farming anything. I'm just enjoying conversations with you guys. To be honest, I'm barely looking at the screen. Just enjoying chatting with y'all until downtime. I can rant about contests and how we should be allowed 4 days a year, 2 for the raid and 2 for the dungeon. We all know how that turned out. Yeah, and I think for like, even for a middle ground, I think that it was fine for the dungeons. I'm not saying I loved it for the dungeons, but I'm okay with the theory or the concept of, for dungeons, it works like that, and then for raids, we keep it the old way. Like, I'm okay. I think that was the middle ground too. The fate will be edged. The fate will be edged. Does the fact that we're not getting the full raid day one affect your feelings on the raid race? I know they called it a epic raid, but for me, it just sounds like partial and full. Does the fact that we're not getting the full rate day one? Oh, you're coming at it from the perspective you don't think the full rate is going to be the full rate on Saturday? Oh no, I don't share that opinion. So I guess from the perspective of how you're asking the question, I guess I don't have like a feeling on that because that's not how I feel like it's going to go. At least personally. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't know if that's how I feel like it's going to go. I don't have Edge of Fate, but good to see your excitement. It's good to see you, Tico. Hopefully things are cool and it, you know, helps you maybe like, make the push to jump back in. I guess we'll have to wait and see what it's got to offer. What's the parlay on more than 4 encounters? I don't know. I think that I'm hoping that there's... It's hard to say, right? Because like the interesting thing about this rate, like I said, is this rate is the chance at a new era again. Like it's like Leviathan, it's like Vault of Glass. This is the new saga. Leviathan was the new game, and Vault of Glass was the first raid ever. It's like this is like a chance at some new paradigm. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I don't know. All right, Duel and Karu. Hey, Duel. Long time no see. How have you been, Duel? Boom. Did I get illegal armor? No, I did not. 4 encounters is honestly fine in my opinion as long as they're all memorable. I'm trying to think of what 4 encounters would really look like then though, right? Because that would mean like what, like max 2 bosses? And then like what, like maybe like a beginning encounter and then I guess maybe an encounter between, I guess an encounter between the first and final boss and a beginning encounter. 4 seems like, I don't know. I think 4 is a little. I think 4 is a little too few. I think I would like, even if it was gonna be 2 bosses, I think I'd prefer 5, something right before the first boss, then something in between the bosses, or actually no, because I would still be under the impression of 2 bosses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think 5 would be cool for me. I mean, I think the big question more is like, how many bosses do you think there's gonna be? All right, guys, you ready? Let's kill the guys and do the thing. I think that's what we do. I think we do the thing, and when the thing's done, then we've done the thing. I think is like the best way to put it. My only problem with 4 encounters is that's too formulaic. I'm hoping in general, Dub, that we break whatever formula we've had up to this point. I would say that Leviathan was a very much break the mold type of raid. Would you agree with that? Also, Durdon, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's kill the thing and do the thing so the thing can be done. And once the thing's done, then we can do another thing. All right. All my things are dead. Oh, look at Shaw. Holy. Look at these gamers. Look at these gamers doing the thing that needs to be done. Holy. The thing's done. It's done, guys. The thing's done. It's done. Very fun. It would be interesting if they gave Shahan a way to make him feel like a good character instead of whatever he is right now. Well, in my interview with Tyson, they did say that one of the coming focuses is going to be trying to really revamp that new player experience. So hopefully by the time that's done, it's not just Shahan getting separated from his strike team. I guess we'll see. I agree about Leviathan. I think it was cool. It'd be cool if this raid was a choose your own adventure type raid. Let's say the desert is the main space. You can choose between 3 different paths. I mean, I think it'd be cool. I mean, you know, like it really like we're going to be in a desert, right? So it's like, it really does make you wonder like what they're going to do to lean into that. Does anybody know why it spawned you here after Shattered Throne? Anybody, any OGs remember? Why does it spawn you here? Anybody remember the days? Anybody remember the days, man? The original portal, yeah, the original portal. Look at you, OGs. Look at y'all, OGs being OGs. OGs being OGs. A perpetual desert. Yeah, and it's like interesting too because like I was doing this before, but like the word perpetual, for those that might not be familiar with the word, is never ending or changing. So a desert that's never ending is like super interesting. In theory, right? At least by definition of the oh, my song's on. Sorry. Just screams Vex, not gonna lie, just because of never ending, like the never ending. Is that part why? Hey Trevor, what's good? What's good? What's good? Yep, Slammer. Just need Wrath back in Destiny. Not wrong. Vex whole thing, time is never ending. You're not wrong. It'd be cool if the first encounter was an infinite space using some CS wizardry and you had to break out of the environment somehow. Maybe the perpetual desert and the desert perpetual can be like what the infinite force should have been. How many hours does the server go down? Like an hour and 40 minutes. Scoot. Do we know what enemy types in the raid? We do not. What enemy type would you guys like to see in the raid? I like to see Vex. I like to see splicers. I mean, I would too, but I doubt we see any of those. Take it. I need to head off. Sounds good. Cabal. Dragger Vex merged kind of raid. Star Horse raid boss. That would actually be kind of wild. Or some like 9 monster riding the 9 horse. That would actually be kind of insane, to be honest. Can I still get New Land Beyond even if I don't buy Year of Prophecy Ultimate Edition? I believe until the year ends, that'll be the way to get it. And then I think that post just buying the DLC in general will give it to you. But I think that you're going to have to buy the Ultimate, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, guys. Excuse me. Terminal Overload Key. A massive spider boss. I think the raid will be like Grasp, where half the raid is taken and the second half is Vex, and the raid itself is a war between the 9s taken and the Vex. I guess we'll see. Be interesting. I did see your idea. A spider Vex boss. Another Axis. Tomorrow you can probably just get it from the normal edition. Is that how it works? It might be how it works. I might just be wrong. Yo, Mike with the diamond. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Thank you. Kyle, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. All right. I think it's only the deluxe. That's what I thought, but I could have been wrong. All right. Well, the diamond definitely counts as more than 5, so we're getting Mike up on the TV as well. Remember, if you give 5 memberships, we'll put you up on the TV for today. Let me do that too. Thank you so much. That was the whole Rise of Iron. Somebody said go Leviathan. I'm gonna do that real quick. Mike, how are you doing? Leviathan soundtrack Destiny 2. Leviathan Raid soundtrack. Cool. Do you think the strike playlist is going away? I don't think so, but I guess we'll see. I don't think so though. No, I would initially guess not though. No, I know that GMs aren't going to exist to the capacity they used to though. Which I know to the GM lovers, there's people who feel kind of mixed about that. All right, we're putting Mike up on the screen. My 14 times Gilded Conqueror, holy. Is this where you start Exodus Crash now? They've been updating all these strikes so much I barely recognize them these days. All right, let me add Mike's name real quick to the TV. Okay. Why isn't D2 down yet? Because it's not time for it to be down. Interesting. Start from the cave. I'm sad the GMs aren't going to be the same. 7 times the Gilded Conqueror. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest on GMs, but I know there's a lot of GM lovers, so hopefully the change still like feels fulfilling to people who enjoyed GMs. Oh, my cabbages. I just tossed off the cliff. GMs were my most ran activity, but that's only because it was the hardest thing and the best place to test builds. More than happy activities are getting access to harder difficulty. That's fair. Because I guess in theory, that's the concept, right? At this point, you can just turn anything into a GM. Including strikes still, I would assume. But, yeah. I get it. Can't wait to get Thor's hammer exotic. That one's going to do me well, I'll tell you what. Did downtime get pushed back? No, it's the same time as always been. A lot of people just confuse maintenance and downtime. Nobody knows. So people see maintenance and assume that means that things are going down, but maintenance happens all the time while we're playing. You gotta look for when it says downtime, which that happens in another hour and 20 minutes-ish. Do they give an exact time for go live? The exact time is the countdown that's on the top of the screen. That says 5 hours, 32 minutes until Edge of Fate launch. It's pretty good, I would say, Scoot. And he's gonna be up. Well, that was just rude. Said I wonder if Edge of Fate is in 5 hours and 32 minutes. I wonder too. I also wonder. Now, what I'm not happy about is a mission like Whisper will be getting champions, and champions are the bane of my existence. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of champions either, as you know. Do you drink tea, CB? I have been to try to get my voice back as of late, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. True. True, Albion. Zimikla. Hey. Blueberry, good morning. How are you doing? Wait, so no more guilding? I think you're still going to be able to guild. It's just not going to be like the GM playlist anymore. Because I think they were saying, don't worry, like Conquerors, your guild will still be intact. At least to my knowledge. Hey, goblins. Yo, Toxic, thank you for the sub. Welcome. To all the new subscribers today, welcome, 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 guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Morning, Mono, how are you doing? I'm ready. Your boy's ready. I went to check in-game the Mountain of the Lost Light. It says I can only get it by buying the Year of Fate Ultimate Edition. Is that a glitch? I don't believe it's a glitch, no. That is how you get it. It's an expensive exotic. Yo, Geeking Out, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you being there. Thank you. Thank you so much. What whitening product do you use on your teeth? I just use close-up toothpaste. That's all I've been using. Just brush and floss. That's pretty much it. Be watching all day during work. Hopefully it looks good enough to buy when I get paid. Hopefully it will use me as a guinea pig, and hopefully what we see today looks like something worth it. We'll find out though. I'm excited. Very, very excited. Carl, hey! Yes sir, yes sir. He's had those pearly whites since before Destiny. Yeah, Destiny helps keep them clean. Well, that's a compliment. See if you got them pearly whites. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Shinobi. How are you? It's good to see you. Does anyone know when the preload is available? It'll be available in about an hour and a half. Aaron, thank you for the sub. Welcome, 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 welcome. I appreciate you. Content's amazing. Yo, thank you, Geeking Out. I really appreciate that. Thank you. This Leviathan soundtrack really makes me want to play some Leviathan. Oh. Bing just sent me to Leviathan. Will we be able to preload? Yes, we will be able to preload today. It's going to be a good day today. It's going to be a good day. Good morning, Power Knight. How are you doing today, my friend? Do you think Bungie is gonna miss one enemy when updating their health and it's just gonna be borderline unkillable? What do you mean? Like what enemy? Like just like one random enemy somewhere? Or what are you talking about? I love all the Destiny soundtracks, but Red War is my favorite. Red War definitely has some bangers for sure. Randall, probably another Randall the Vandal. Could happen. Just a random mini boss or something, maybe. Maybe it ends up being like that super beefy knight that used to be like in the Cosmodrome, I think on like Skywatch or something. Remember that one? I think in D1. I can't remember. It might have been Skywatch. It might have been the Rocket Yards or something. I can't remember. It's been a hot minute. Hey, Destiny Hunter, what's up? So hope it's not like Val. I don't want to crap son of Ericos. Let's pray. I hope not. Oh my gosh. Imagine if Deepstone Crypt security system didn't get updated and you just can't get through that encounter. That would hurt bad. CB, I'm curious, what do you think Tyson meant when y'all were talking about exotics and how they were planning on looking in them in the future? It's hard to say. I mean, he flat out told me right now they're focusing on legendaries. Like, you know, I tried to ask, right? Like, I really want exotics to feel more aspirational, and that's what I said. It sounded like personally, like right now, like the thing on our #1 priority is like get legendaries in a better spot and then reevaluate. That's pretty much the best case. It didn't sound like there's any like immediate plan, at least, right? That's at least how it sounded, but you never know. He also didn't rule it out, but I mean, he did say that right now it's not quite the focus, which from like our community's perspective is kind of unfortunate, but you know, I had to at least try to ask, right? What are your thoughts on Edge of Fate? I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but I'm excited to try it out and let you know. Limiting the rolls to 62 seems so severe. He did say on that, though, whether things end up too hot or too cold, that they're going to be paying attention and see if they need to, like, you know, like integrate things in differently. Or, you know, I would recommend going and looking at the interview. It made it sound like they're going to be monitoring and things might get adjusted if things don't work out the way they intend for them to. So, I don't know. Did you send them the VOD for how many exotics in 24 hours? The funny thing is about collecting all 100, or not all, but sorry, collecting 116 exotics in one day was I had already interviewed him like 2 weeks before or something. Not 2 weeks, maybe like a week and a half or something. I can't remember. I can't remember the day it was, but that interview was already recorded before I did that stream. Or else I would have brought it up. I'd have been like, look, we just collected 116 of these things in a day. Sounds good, Samurai. I would have loved to have sent that VOD, though. But the thing that I did really appreciate, though, is that Tyson took the time to talk to me about like some never before told stories about Destiny 1. I think you guys are going to enjoy some of the stuff that we chatted about. That's going to be in the all exotic Destiny 1 video. And then we talked about some raid stuff that'll be on Raid Zone. I thought that was pretty cool, though. I mean, like, there's not really any point for him to sit and chat about a 10-year-old game. And so for him to make time to chat about that and to have that be in our Destiny 1 video is, I think, super cool. So I definitely do really appreciate him for that. Like, he's a super chill guy. That was cool. So I think it's something you guys are really going to enjoy when it comes out. So Yeah. When are you releasing it? Hopefully September, but man, like it's just gonna. That's just one of those behemoths that's just gonna come out when it's ready. I really hope it's ready by September, though. I really do. It's just gonna require like me, Scooter, Sparky, working extremely hard. No Smoke still too. No Smoke's working on some more custom music for the video. But yeah, we just gotta grind so hard in August. It's just gonna depend on how much we can get done in August. July is gonna be a really tough month to get a lot done, just because of like Raid Zone, Guardian Con, the raid race. Sorry, not the raid race. The DLC being out. Yeah. I'm returning 7 years later. Have you been gone since Forsaken? If so, holy and welcome back. Holy, holy, holy. Oh god, Forsaken was 7 years ago? Yeah, let's go over some crazy things. Like, Destiny 2 is turning 8 years old in September. Forsaken's almost 7 years old. Destiny 1's turning 11. Taken King's turning 10. Like, there's some crazy stats out there. It's crazy. We're really moving through time. Mr. Nighttime, thank you for the sub. Welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very, very kind to be. Very, very kind. Do you think Desert Perpetual will actually be a challenge for all contest players? If so, what do you think about normal mode being released after Podium is filled? Mr. Nighttime and Regret Cadet. Sorry, thank you guys both for the subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. Do I think that it'll actually be a challenge? I mean, I hope so. It's hard to say until we see it, right? In terms of what do I think about it, normal mode being released after, I just think that it messes a little bit with the magnitude of the moment and the scale of like Big Bad, coming out. Like, it's not really even necessarily like a world's first thing for me. It's not necessarily like a lot of the other reasons I think other people have posed. It's just from a like sheer like almost like lore accurate like gravity scale, like kind of perspective, not wanting to just see like things get memed on like quickly. Like, I would just, I like feeling that like if Big Bad dies, it's because, I mean, you really like, you had to really like put the work in to make Big Bad die on that first day, because he's like here and it's in the world's ending. Like, I want that like world's ending feeling. It's not even like a world's first thing for me. It's like more like a gravity thing. But it is what it is. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah. I was such a child getting Galahorn from Atheon on my first completion. Good times, right? Good times. Good times. 2402 wouldn't have mattered as much if it's an easier version of Last Wish came out after World's First. Yeah, that's true too. And I did see that argument too, to come at it from a World's First racing perspective. I think because it's called World's First, people think that the race stops mattering after World's First, which isn't necessarily the case anyways. But you're right, 2402, the magnitude of it wouldn't have been the same if Rivens were being completed. It's not to say people still wouldn't have been watching Dado, because they would have been, but it did build the moment more. I would agree. Yeah. Yo, Mr. Nighttime, thank you for the gifted membership. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I like the format currently, honestly. When you mean currently, what do you mean? Do you mean like currently that's about to be implemented, or what already was from before? So I haven't played during the swap of seasons or expansions before. Will it kick me out if I'm playing when it drops? Yeah. I mean, once the downtime starts, it's gonna kick you. Yeah, regardless of what you're doing. I wish the legendary campaign was out for Beyond Light to get that magnitude. Aramis final boss being insta-death meme was so sad. I think Beyond Light campaign was just interesting in general because, like, we were built up on the pyramids were coming, and then they kind of just to a certain degree didn't come, right? It's kind of really the only way to put it. Beyond Light was kind of weird for a myriad of reasons, to be honest. But I hear you on that. Not gonna lie, it felt good not playing for many months. Man, I was burned out. Well, I'm glad you got a break. Happy to hear it. I'm glad the D2 community is healing and actually taking breaks. Yeah, I would say that this has definitely been... Oh, dude, this song's so good. Sorry, I just got distracted. Oh, I just got distracted. This was such a good part of the... Oh, this is so good. Who remembers where this part of the song was, guys? I'm going to my OGs again. Who remembers where this was? I'm testing you guys. Are you co-hosting Raid Zone again? Not only are we co-hosting, we're going to be in Bungie headquarters. I'm going to be on an airplane 24 hours from now. Headed to Bungie HQ. It's going to be a crazy week. Come on, somebody. Somebody give me hope. Somebody give me hope. Nobody's answering. We gotta have one OG in here. One OG, please. Does anybody know the song? No, there's no OGs in chat. I'll rewind it. I'll rewind it to the pivotal part. Yeah, Granny G got it. Thank God, Granny G. I was about to lose hope here, man. Good job. Thank you for restoring my hope. Thank God. Okay. CB, where do you put the final shape on at least the music's low? Alright, well, you know what? Let's just full on blast. Where would I put the final shape on a tier list of DLCs? From a first week perspective, extremely high. From a year perspective, honestly, not high. Or somewhere in the middle, to be honest. If it's from a full year perspective. If it's from a first week perspective, it's very extremely high, like pretty much at the top. But like, if we're coming at it from a like, not just the first week perspective, it kind of drops pretty harshly for me, to be honest. This isn't Leviathan, is it? Yeah, it is. It is. It was Gauntlet. Granny already said it. I don't think anything can top Witch Queen for me. Witch Queen is actually very similar. Like, if you asked me the question about Witch Queen, I would answer it similarly. If you were talking about the first week, I would answer very highly, and then after that, it kind of steeply decreases for me. Agree. Haven't been there in 6 months. Hate the length of the Lost Sectors. Here's the part. This is the part of the song where I'd asked. Okay, I'll play it again. I'm gonna turn up a little bit. This part right here, like, it almost gives me chills. The tension for the runner was real. Yeah, it was, man. Like, that last running section. Yo, Martin, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Jumping through hoops, yep. Making the call-outs, running around the gauntlet. So good, man, so good. I think that was my first raid I played. I mean, to be fair, it was the first raid at D2. I think it was all of our at least first D2 raid. It wasn't my first raid, but it was first D2 raid. Hey, Wally, what's good? Yeah, it was a great, great song. Great, great, great song. I only watched my friend play D1 originally. I never owned it until I got adult money. That's fair. Sierra, I listened to a tiny little bit, but I'm excited to listen to it firsthand today. What about yourself? Deathfall, what's good? Leviathan was my first raid. I played Destiny 1 completely solo. Nice. CBD, gotta play the Baths OST and give everybody PTSD. Oh, I'm going to. Hey, Titan, what's good? How you doing? That's not cool. That wasn't cool. How do you feel about... Oh, what in the world? How do I feel about low man raids? I think they're cool. I think it's cool seeing if we need to go for it. Am I coming at this from the wrong angle, or did they just, like, remove my hangout? I too. Huh? Okay. Hold on. Come over this from the other side. Huh? Come for that. Let me cover that. Cover this side. Okay, I guess I can't get to that, I can't get to that ledge anymore. It makes me sad. Okay, well, that sucks. Alright, leaving this area, I guess. Wait. Alright, one more try. Yeah, did they just change my spot? I always cover this, all always my hangout spot. Alright, Bungie, I guess you took away my spot. Thanks, I guess. Alright, I came at it wider from both sides, though. I came at it wider from left and right. One thing I can think of is, like, coming at it lower and... Nope. Stay high? Okay, let me try to stay high again. It used to not be this I used to be able to do it without even thinking. Okay, you're right. Okay, I was too low. Well, there you go. Alright. Just had to go to my spot real quick. What's my favorite raid? My favorite raid was Spire of Stars before they got rid of it in Last Wish. What about you? Yours is Vow? What about everybody else? Alright, I got to walk on water. Alright, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Ah, yes, doing things without thinking. It was nice to be young. Yup. I miss it. Vogue Crown. Okay, Crown. Deepstone Crypt and Salvation's Edge. Nice. I think what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go to the tower. I think I'm going to redirect you guys into a new stream so that we have a fresh 12 hours. So that I'm not having to, like, swap the stream mid-campaign because that'll get on my nerves. See if I can set that up right now. That's the last thing I want to do. I'm gonna be annoyed if I have to do that. Yo, Milia, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's do that now. All right, guys, we're gonna go public here. We're gonna go 7 a.m. here. Why not do it a little later? Because I don't want to do it when things start kind of popping off a little bit. I think from 7 to 7, I'll have 7 hours, and I'll go from there. Because I gotta catch a flight later anyways, so I think it'll be fine. Now that'll give us until 7, and I'll feel pretty good about things. Because I still have to, I still have to pack in my suitcase, and this is gonna be such an interesting week 1. Not being in my house, like glued to my monitor on the week of a DLC is very, very new. Very, very new. I gotta be honest, I'm a little nervous about it. Alright, let me, Happy Edge of Fate, Joe. Bring Gengar with you? Yeah, let me do that. I'm so hyped for Raid Zone. I hope to see you guys there for Raid Zone, guys. I really do. I think it's going to be so fun. I think it's going to be so fun. Get a Steam Deck and play on the plane? That'd be cool. Alright. Evan's gonna be there too, yes. Evan is gonna be there too. So interesting. Okay. Let me, alright. Let's change this stream key here for this. And I'm gonna redirect you guys into this stream.